Well, hey there, guys. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Happy World Vegan Day to all of you out there. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you might be in the world. Nice rainy day here. I love those. I don't get all that many of them, but it's been raining all day, and there's cold weather after this front passes through, so I'm pretty happy about that. Today I want to talk about overeating on the raw food diet. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you haven't already done it, please go down there and hit that subscribe button now. Then click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Overeating on a raw food diet, that's a bit of clickbait right there. For me, it's not even possible for me. It's really not possible for me. I was just thinking about this topic and then finally decided to do the video. I was thinking about it for a couple of days. I'm enjoying a nice green smoothie in my skull glass. People talk about, oh, I started doing this raw food thing and I've gained weight or this and that, or I can't lose weight. This is just going to be my personal, my body works. And I'll give you a little background, although I've done it before, just so you know I'm not like a naturally slim or thin person. I was a fat kid. I was fat all through my childhood up until about the 7th grade. Lost enough weight to where I was just a big guy then, but even throughout the years I've been heavier. And when I wanted to try to lose weight, or if I got a little too heavy from what I liked, I always had the same struggles as everybody else. It'd take a while before you start seeing the weight loss. You'd restrict and you'd go to the gym and do mad cardio. Now, I could lose weight. I'm not saying I couldn't lose weight. I could lose weight, and actually I got quite buff even back when I was eating on the standard American diet because of the way I was eating the standard American diet. But on this raw food diet, I am working every single day. I have to be diligent every single day to make sure I eat enough. I don't skip a meal. And it's easy for me to lose concentration for a few days, and then I jump on the scale and I've lost weight. And the reason being is like, I like to eat a lot of food. The way I do this lifestyle, I want to be able to eat as much as I want. So I eat clean. I don't eat a lot of fat. I was just thinking about that this morning. And it's not because I'm against fat. In fact, I'm actually thinking to myself, okay, you need to work the fat in a little bit more. But I just naturally don't go towards fat. I mean, I use a little bit of powdered cacao in my green smoothies. But sometimes I'll go for 5, 6, 7 days easily and don't eat an avocado, don't have any tahini, I don't eat nuts and seeds all that often, very seldom anyway. So I'm eating a very, very clean diet. And the cleaner you eat, the more you can eat. Guys, I'm dead serious. Like last week, I thought I was eating enough. I lost a little weight just doing that banana island, and I was eating all day long. I was never like uncomfortable full, but I lost a little bit of weight. And even when I'm having that's why I like these big green smoothies, because I can pack a lot in there. My typical green smoothie is about 8 or 9 bananas, as much kale or spinach as I can cram in there, tablespoon of spirulina, a little bit of cacao for flavoring. And earlier this morning I put some hemp seeds in there, but I don't always do the hemp seeds. So, still I got to do these big chunks of calories or my weight just, goes down. So this isn't going to be a super long one today. That's so good. This isn't going to be a super long one today because that's basically it. The devil's always in the details. I'm telling you, if you do the thing that I keep harping on, write down everything you eat and then tell somebody that knows a little bit about the lifestyle, oh, I can't lose weight. 9 out of 10 times, and you could do it yourself, you're just maybe not admitting it to yourself. You can go through there and you see what's going on. You're like, yeah, you're eating too much fat. Oh God, look at that processed food you had in there. When we are eating whole plant-based foods, I posit that I can't overeat because my stomach is just not built for that. If I'm eating fruit, if I'm staying low fat, it's damn near impossible for me to overeat. So think about that. You just got to decide in your life, how much do you love the avocado? I mean, I like avocado and I will eat avocado. Who knows? I may go down to I was actually thinking Thursday is the day the produce comes in at the Mexican bodega. I may go down there and get a couple of avocados, and I'll sit and eat 2 avocados. But in my general day-to-day, I'm not doing that. So you're going to probably find when you're not losing weight, there's something in there. Is there too many avocados? Is there too much tahini or some sort of, or is there too much almond butter? You know, is there that kind of fat in there? I mean, you know, right there, nuts. Let me just stop up for a second on nuts. Nuts are good for us. Not saying you shouldn't eat nuts, but nuts have mad amounts of calories and fat, and it can get away from you, is what it is. You can, listen, I mean, I've done this before where you get a pack of nuts of some sort, you eat them and you're eating them and you don't even realize how many you've eaten, and then you go look at the bag and you're like, fuck, I just got like 800 calories worth of basically nothing but fat right there. The cleaner you eat, the more you can eat. So it's a decision. Do you want all the toys, all the things that stimulate you, all the things, you know, that are like the nuts, the fats, this or that? Or do you just want to eat as much food as you want? I'd rather eat as much food as I want. I don't like to restrict. You know, I'm nothing about that restricting thing. I eat all day, every day. In fact, people tell me I eat too much, but I'm like, well, if I eat too much, I have people say that on Instagram sometimes, well, you're eating a whole lot there. I'm like, well, I'm not. Where's it going? You know, it's not. The clean, you can just eat so much with that. Now, I do realize, and I've got to throw that in there, I realize there's going to be some sort of, there's an exception to everything out of there. You know, I've heard the craziest stories since I started doing this, since I started this lifestyle. There are some people, but not very many. Just keep listening to what I'm saying. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus saying you're not legit. You know, there's probably somebody watching me that legitimately has, you know, health reasons or something going on in their body why they can't lose weight, or it's difficult for them to lose weight, you know, thyroid issues, hormones, but that is not the majority. That's the exception. How many times do I have to say that? When I'm seeing everybody out there talking about they're gaining weight, well, no, I'm thinking like I'm doing numbers in my head. I'm like, okay, if all these people are claiming this, maybe 5% of them really do, and the rest of them are just fooling themselves. So keep that food journal. If you're not thriving, if you're not, you know, getting what you want to out of this lifestyle, keep that food journal. It's important that you have that awareness. Because then you, like I keep saying, you can go back. I guess I'm assuming, I know your memory probably isn't as faulty as mine. The reason I'm saying write it down is because if you ask me 2 days later, other than what I just ate today, I may not be able to tell you. But if you write it in our memories, you know, sometimes, and also too, we kind of what am I trying to say? We influence we kind of remember things like we want to remember them. And, oh, I didn't eat this, or maybe I didn't, or maybe you forget to put something in there. But it's always going to come down. There's always a reason. Look for the most practical reason first. Don't necessarily look at it like, okay, I'm the one, I can't lose weight. Maybe you are, but examine your diet first. See how you're eating. How much fat are you eating? It's a simple formula. I require probably about, I'm guessing from what I eat and what maintains my weight, I need about 2,700 to 3,000 calories a day just to maintain. And I, for some reason, kind of need that many calories when I'm not being that active, which I'm not being very active right now since I've had this issue with my torso. But still, you know, and there's another thing right there. A lot of times, and that's where you can tell, like, people were just exercising like crazy to keep their weight at a certain place or to stay in a certain type of shape. Since I got back from Woodstock and have been dealing, you know, kind of with this torso issue that I've talked about, I haven't gone to the gym. So I'm not getting very much exercise right now, but yet I get on the scale and I'm like, damn, how did I drop a couple of pounds, you know? So put a little effort into it. I'm going to finish with that. Put a little effort into it. If you get proactive in this, if you just stop asking everybody else, blah, 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 blah. I've done that before myself on other issues, on some business things, and I'm asking a bunch of questions, and I'm just waiting for random people to answer them, and then I decide, you know what, I'd rather just figure this stuff out myself. So write down what you're eating, analyze what you're eating, and cut out the bad stuff that is causing you not to lose the weight, or that's making you gain weight on this lifestyle, because something's not firing right. I'll finish with this. Other than the exceptions, something's not right if you're gaining weight on this lifestyle. It's just, I don't see how it can be. And I met a lot of people at Woodstock, you know, like when I'm here by myself. I'm just seeing what's going on the internet. That's not real. When I was at Woodstock, I saw it. I saw people like me. I saw people that have been doing it longer than me that eat all day, every day, all day, every day, just mowed down mass amounts of food. But it's clean food. It's clean fuel, and I can eat as much of that as I want. Today I will probably have had, let's see, I had some leftover ice cream this morning, so I had a big bowl of ice cream this morning, having 2 big smoothies with about 8 or 9 bananas in there. And I'll still need to eat something else tonight. Something I won't go super heavy, but just got to do it. So look for practical. Always look for the practical, and don't necessarily think you're the exception. And you'll figure this thing out. But yeah, just write it down, go back over it, and you should be able to eat all you want on this lifestyle. Or like I said, you can choose that you want certain things. If you have to have those avocados all the time, if you have to have those nuts, you can't eat as much food. So just my 2 cents worth. Hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.